You know, this is the wonderful thing about living in Australia. You're always finding somewhere new, even somewhere new close to home. Here we are, just outside of Rathdowney on the Boono Road, at a place called Big Riggin, and look, an absolutely glorious campsite down on the banks of the Logan River. And I never even knew it existed. It's a great place to have a splash in the creek, you can do a bit of fishing, you can bring your pets, the kids can bring their bikes, and there's plenty of bird life too. Check out the parrots. And you know what? The best thing is, Big Riggin is one of those camps where you can still light a fire. They've even got firewood here. Beautiful. And of course, if you've got a fire and you call yourself an Australian, there's one thing you have to know how to cook, and that's a simple damper. Starts out with some self-raising flour. Whack some in the bowl. You know, you'll work it out about as much as you want in damper, really. It's going to swell up a little bit. The old damper chefs in the old days, you know, they used to confuse me so much. Oh, they'd talk about how mystical the quantities were and how you had to get it exactly right and all that kind of stuff. And you know what? I've found out over the years that you can have it anywhere from runny to dry and it'll work. So you can just see that starting to clump up. So it's time to add a bit more liquid. Beer is not essential, but this is an Aussie damper we're talking about. And anyway, you know, gives you a tax-deductible option when it comes to props, doesn't it really? You want to just keep on adding your liquid fairly slowly at this stage until you can see it all starting to clump up. And that's when the fun really starts. This is the bit the kids love, digging in with the hands. If it feels moist and sticky, you know, if it's sticking to your hands more than it sticks to the bowl, then just add a little bit more flour, not too much. A little bit of flour in our cast iron pot. Oh, look at that. And there we go. Let's put the lid on. All we need now is to take it to the fire and possibly clean up some of the leftover ingredients. Now a damper like this, because I laid it on the base of the pot, doesn't need that much heat underneath. It needs more heat coming from the top. Oh, look at that. Absolutely perfect. To test the damper, simple. Poke in the knife and pull it out. And look at that, it's not wet. You know what that means, don't you? It's cooked. Fresh damper and a bit of golden syrup, just like bees to a honey pot. Here they come. Oh, come on in, try some of this. You can't get any more Australian than this, can you, hey?